Alrighty, good morning everyone. Welcome to Doc's Boots on the Ground webinar today. Hey, this one, we kind of changed it up a little bit. There are a lot of exciting new ways and different ways for you to build your business. And Doc wanted to share what works for him and what he's been doing for, well, should I tell him how many years, Doc? No, I'll leave that to you.
Let's not do that.
All right, guys, I'm going to introduce Doc Lett, the owner of the Freeway Connection and IguanaBiz, and we're going to go over the numbers. We're going to go over to show you exactly how you can build your business and make 2016 the year that you want it to be. You know, the sky's the limit on how much you can earn. So, Doc, I'm passing it over to you.
Okay, thanks, Lisa. Welcome to our webinar, everybody. And you know, this is one of those webinars where at the end of this webinar, we hope that at least we can give you some ideas on how to build your business. We're going to spend most of this webinar on showing you some things outside the box, old school things, if you will, and along with showing you the money. So this is, a webinar is going to take a little time. It'll take a good hour, but I think you're going to enjoy it. So kick back, relax, take a few notes, and if we can help you, that's what we're here for. So it's our boots on the ground. I need to ask you a question up front. How many times in your life have you said, someday I'll do this, or someday I'll do that, but that someday has never come? You know, and I really hope this presentation is going to help you zero in on the fact that now's the time, you know. Now's the time to make some changes. You know, if 2015 just wasn't your best year, let's make a few changes. And let's add IguanaBiz and the Freeway Connection to whatever it is you're doing out there. You know, here in the United States, and I know we've got several people on this webinar from the UK and from Australia and a couple other countries, but you know, the fact that in the U.S., they're predicting that 1/3 of U.S. workers, when they hit retirement, you know, they're either going to be living in poverty or be very close to living in poverty, you know, and that's kind of scary. You work all your life to end up in poverty. That's just not fair, right? So, you know, let's make some changes, because if you can add IguanaBiz, we can show you with a very simple 3x3 matrix where you can earn $500 a month. With only, you know, a 3x3 only has 39 people, 3, 9, 27, you know, and they're out there. They're looking for opportunities to earn more money. 10,000 people a day, you know, are turning age 65. So to think that that particular group would end up in poverty is, once again, I can't think of another word than it's just not fair. And, you know, with this opportunity that you're looking at, and I know we've got a lot of new people, you know, that have just teamed up with us, you can definitely change your finances if you're just willing. Now, here's the fact. 2015, we can't do a doggone thing about it, but 2016, we can. Here we are at January, 2 weeks into January, and you know, everything that we're going to show you financially can come your way. You've just got to make a commitment to do it. So let's go to the next slide, and let's continue this journey. You know, together, you know, the company, you, your team, we've got some excellent teams that have just come on board with us. And I think one of the main reasons they've come on board is the simplicity of what IguanaBiz offers. IguanaBiz is leading the way. You know, we've joked around quite a bit about this is the year of the iguana. This is, in reality, a year to take your income to a whole nother level because of Iguana. And, you know, 2016, you know, can provide, you know, everything you're looking for financially. And, you know, I guarantee you, at the end of this presentation, you're going to say, this is the company for me. All right, now, let's go to the next page. I just want to kind of, you know, encourage you to make a commitment, you know, and we've put this message out there to follow the steps. And on just about, you know, a lot of our slides, you're going to see follow the steps, follow the steps, follow the steps. You're going to hear that a lot over the next few weeks. And, you know, if you will obviously follow the steps. And number two, make a commitment to yourself. Hop in the game all the way. Don't just hop in the game a little bit. Make a difference in your finances by committing to, whatever time frame that you put down that you can work, stick to it. Maybe you can only work a couple of days a week, but make that commitment that you're going to make the best of it. You're going to work 100% during that time that you do have. And if you will do that, good things are going to happen. You can't stop it. Once you build that momentum, it's going to come your way. Now, we made a commitment, and you can read it right there. I predict the income that you will earn in IguanaBiz and the Freeway Connection, that's following the steps, will be much more than all of your previous network marketing ventures in the past combined. I really believe that, because we're going to show you how to earn over $500,000 a year, and we're talking about 2016. We're talking about in the next 10 months. So how's that going to happen? Well, you should follow this presentation and you'll see. And do we have a crystal ball? Well, I think we do, because I think this prediction that we're making is going to come true for a lot of people if you're willing to do two things. Number one, make a commitment, and number two, stick to that commitment. You see what I mean? And so let's keep moving forward. We're going to show you, what we're all about, and we're a company that's actually 7 years old. Now, we have just opened IguanaBiz, and when I say opened it, it's still in pre-launch for another few days. Our programmer's finishing up our replicated sites. I'm hoping he'll get a lot done this weekend. We've, have been, just chomping at the bits, ready to go with this thing. And each and every one of you on this webinar, you're marketers. You want it today. You want it yesterday. And programmers, they work in their time, but we've got top-of-the-line software. We've always had top-of-the-line software. So now, I just want to give the new people just a short overview of what you're looking at with those umbrellas. We like to identify, the things that we do with umbrellas, because we're going to show you how to pick up more than one paycheck each and every month. It all starts with IguanaBiz. Now, that's a 3x3 matrix, 3, 9, 27, once again, 39 people. Very doable. You agree? And it starts with $53, so that's not going to kill anybody's budget. For people that just don't have the $53, we can show them how to use the little net spend card. You can see that in the third umbrella over to the right. They can pick up 20, 40, 60, 100, 1,000, and not come out of pocket one penny if they're willing to put a little time and effort into the net spend card. And then you can take advantage of Rambo and Rocky's virtual flea market. That's also under that third umbrella. Now, what is that? That's one of our products that we use as a tool. It's designed to put some money in your pocket. It's designed to help you build your team. So all of this is a bunch of steps that you're going to follow once you get into profit. We're going to help you earn $500 a month. That's in phase one of IguanaBiz. And then guess what? You're going to follow the steps into phase two. Then you're going to follow the steps into what we call recipes for your success, a little 4x4. IguanaBiz has a 100% match, and it has been so popular and so well received that we couldn't help it. We changed our 4x4 around so that it will have a 100% match as well. And then our 5x5 has 2 upgrades. That's the Freeway to Success. That's what we call the Freeway Connection, and that's has 2 upgrades that can take your income to a whole nother level, $500,000 a year. And all of this is going to come your way in 2016 if what? That's right. You got to make that commitment. This is absolutely the best industry to utilize leverage, and it's obviously the best company. A lot of people are drawn to what you're looking at because of the way that they can leverage such a small amount of money and mix it with a little bit of time and effort and accomplish what you're about to see. All right, let's move forward. And, I had to put this in here. This is Coach Paul Bryant, and one of the greatest coaches of all times. He coached at Alabama for a ton of years, and It's funny. Once you start a tradition of winning, it's just like the leaders in this webinar. Once you start a tradition of helping people make money, you don't have a problem putting together a team, do you? And Coach Bryant, same way. He, says to be successful, you must pay the price. You have to have a plan. You have to work your plan. You have to have a plan B. Plan for the unexpected. A trick play here and there. And coaches that really know how to prepare their team and create these little bitty successes along the way, they're going to end up being the champions. They're going to end up, having that tradition of winning, week after week after week, game after game. Let's go to the next page. And, talking about great football coaches, this one is right in the mix with them. This is Nick Saban. They just won the national championship, so I had to throw this in there. And I've saved this, saying that he, said at a, in a speaking engagement at one point, he said, I think everybody should take the attitude that we're working to be a champion, that we want to be a champion in everything that we do, every choice, every decision, everything that we do every day. We want to be that's that attitude. Hinton Battle, a good friend, has a saying, BYOB, and it's not bring your own bottle, BYOB, build your own business, be your own boss, so, and these guys, he's got a strong football background, and these guys, learn how to, how to develop that attitude in the business world. And so what we're asking you to do is take this attitude of being the best you can be every play, and, and you're going to win. You can't help it. And, let's move forward, and you'll see that, it says we've got a team to build. Just follow the steps. I want that to sink in. We're going to sprinkle, just follow the steps throughout this presentation. And we're working on a video now that will, do just that, show you how to follow the steps. And it all starts here with IguanaBiz. All right, $53. We're going to eat the competition alive, no doubt about it. We're, those are my words. We're going to stack the deck in your favor. We're going to help you fill the matrix. We're building left to right. And for some of you, we can't help. You've already filled up your matrix, and but for some of you, it's going to be a plus when the company can sprinkle some people in your 3x3 matrix. And heck, it's only 39 people. It's a piece of cake, right? With that in mind, while you're building from top to bottom, and we're helping you from left to right, it's going to put you into profit. And the sad fact is, over 71% of network marketers have never made $100 a month. So what's our goal? Our goal is to fill up that 3x3 matrix for each and every one of you, so that you've got a solid $500 a month. What would that do to your budget? How about the people that say, hey, I don't want to leave my spouse out. And so now you put your spouse in, 3 people helping 3, guess what? You got another $500 a month. Then we've got people in this company during this pre-launch that's already said, well, I've got myself in, I've got my spouse in, there's 2 matrices filled up, there's $1,000, so I can put my company in. And so there's $1,500 a month coming in. Now, we're going to show you on our slides in a few minutes, there's $1,500 in that example, and guess what? When they go over into phase 2, that's another $1,500 a month with the same team. And on top of that, you get 100% matching override commission. We are definitely going to eat the competition alive. This is the opportunity to be a part of in 2016. And, for new people, if you're just finding us, you're going to see that the simplicity of what you're about to see makes this opportunity so powerful. Just follow the steps. And let's go to the next page, and we're going to show you some money, and then we're going to show you some ways to build your business. All right, now, success is a journey like any other journey. It all starts with the first step, right? So we're going to really kind of beat you over the head by, encouraging you to follow the steps, follow the steps, follow the steps. I think, Lisa, we're going to do a webinar one night, and that's all we're going to say is follow the steps for 20, 30 minutes. And just let that sink in. So not only are we going to eat the competition alive, we're going to eat the competition alive because we're going to work together as a team and follow the steps. It all starts for $53, and we're going to help three people for 3 levels. Okay. Now let's take a look at some money. Here's phase 1. Phase 1, you can see you earn $5 commission on level 1, 4 on level 2. We kind of flipped it. We could have put 11 there. To say 3 times 11 is $33. You don't want that. Our goal was to get you to $500. So we've got 5, we've got 4, we've got 17. We're going to fill this up. That's a definite because you've made a commitment. We've made a commitment. The leaders of your team have made a commitment to fill up that 3x3 matrix. So, there's $500 a month coming in right there. All right, that's phase 1. Once again, let's say you bring your spouse in. There's another 5. You bring your company in, it's 5. But look what happens when you go to phase 2. You've got your team following you into phase 2. So what does that do? That creates another 500. So now you've got the 500 a month in phase 1. You and your team are over into phase 2. Now you got another 500. Actually, it's 510. I'm just kind of rounding it off. So there's $1,000 a month coming in there. Now, you also are able to earn 100% match. Now, let me share this with you. How does that match work? We're taking the money that's generated inside the box, right, inside the matrix. And in phase 2, it generates 510 plus 510, so that's 1,020. But that's going to be split between you and the sponsor. So obviously, the more people you share this with, the more income that you're going to make. You're going to be able to earn money outside the box. Take those 27 people on level 3. Just see where it says 100% matching override commission. Take a look at that chart, the one to the right. So you've got 3 on level 1, 9 on level 2. Let's say in this example that you sponsored those 27 people on level 3. You shared it with those guys. And then you're going to receive a 100% match. Each and every one of them, they fill up their 3x3. So now you've got 27 people that filled up their 3x3. Well, heck, it's only 3 people helping 3 for 3 levels, right? So what's 27 times $500 a month? Do you think that would be a good start for your income for 2016? How soon do you want that to happen? It all starts with you. You have to make that commitment. But that's what makes this so powerful because of the way that we can put the match in your favor. All right, let's go to the next page. And, you can see that, with this simple little 3x3 matrix, just a kind of quick overview, phase 1, 3 people helping 3, a total of 39, you've got $500 a month coming in, 510, right? And then that team comes over into phase 2, and they're in the green. You've got another 510. And then on your matching bonuses, you as the sponsor, if you've shared it with 3, or if you've shared it with 5, or 10, or 20, or 30, or 50, or 100, or 200, like some people on this webinar, that's their goal. They're getting, no, one person's halfway there now. So, so that's $510 times whatever amount of people that you've sponsored. When they complete their 3x3, you get the match. And I think that's the power, if you will. You see what I'm talking about? This little bitty 3x3 matrix is so doggone powerful because of the money. I want to share this with you, and then we'll go to the next page. I was just comparing it to other matrices to see, how many people would have to come in. And, the one I'm looking at, just to give you an idea, filling up this matrix is pretty doable. You agree? What if it were 3x7, 3, 9, down 7 levels deep? What if it was a 4x7? What if it was a 2x14? 2's not too bad. You hear that all the time. 2 people helping 2 and so forth. A 2x14 would be 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, all the way down 14 levels added up. That's 32,766 people in your matrix. Now, are you going to bring in 32,716 and then everyone in your matrix to fill up their matrix would have to have 32,766. I don't know. I don't see that happening quickly. But what I do see is a 3x3. You can do that at a flea market. 39 flea market vendors, you can do that just by going to different restaurants in your city. And we're going to show you that toward the end of this presentation. So this is very, very doable. It's very powerful. It works. And let's continue the journey. All right? Next page is just that. It all starts with IguanaBiz. You're going to follow the steps. You're going to carve out $75 of your profits, not out of your pocket. We've had some people that say, do I need to go ahead and get positioned? My answer is no. Let's fill up the 3x3 matrix. Obviously, if you get positioned, the company would make money, but you're not ready yet. Let's fill up your 3x3, get you into profit, $500 a month, and now you can carve out some of your profits, not money out of your pocket. Let's don't hurt your budget. Let's build this team. And when you do, and you're making money, and your team is making money, it sticks. It's going to stay together, and that's what we're all about here. So you're going to carve out $75. You're going to purchase the product package in the 4x4 and the 5x5 at the same time. $60 over here in the 4x4, $15 in the 5x5. There's your $75. And then guess what? That team of 39 that you've built in IguanaBiz is going to fill up the 4x4. It's also going to fill up the 5x5, and we'll go through that as we go through the next steps. All right, so let's move on, and this is step one. Now, step one should not take you 30 days. All right, you've already got your team in place. Let's say it took you 30 days to complete the 3x3. Some people do it in a week. Some people, one person did it in 2 days, and it all depends on you and your commitment, right? Just like we talked about in the beginning. So here we are with IguanaBiz with 39 people. Take a look. There's your team of 39 right up there at the top of the page. And now look what happens when those 39 people go into the 4x4. There's 4 level 1. See the black and gold 4x4, 4 level 1, 16 on 2. So that's 20. You've still got 19 people. They fall into the third level. See, 19 created $76. So your total earnings right there is 80 plus the 76. You've got $156. So you're in profit right off the bat. Why? Because your team followed the steps. Everybody's going to continue flowing, right, from IguanaBiz into our 4x4. Guess what? There's 100% match. What would your sponsor make on that one? If you made 156, your sponsor makes 156. So look what happens when you complete the 4x4, and that's going to be completed, and we'll go into the next step here in just a second. Then you would make 1,360. Your sponsor would make 1,360. This is absolutely the opportunity to be with in 2016 to take your income to a whole nother level. Now, look at what happens in the blue there, the 5x5. The same team, we $75 put you in the 4x4 and the 5x5. Now, keep in mind, the blue, the 5x5 has 2 upgrades. This is just a stepping stone, but it's only $5 more a month, and so it's only $15 to get started. You definitely want to make sure that you're a part of this, because this, as we go through this, you're going to see how your income just escalates and escalates, and it's all part of following the steps. $11.25, that's 5 and 25. There's a spillover of 9, and so that makes it a total of $18, which is still more than the cost of the package. But the beauty is now you've got everything in place to continue to follow the steps to watch your income grow. Okay, let's go to step 2. Remember, this shouldn't take you more than 30 days. Step 2 shouldn't take you more than 30 days. All right, real quick, the 3x3, you've still got a solid 500 plus coming in. You've got your phase 2 money over here coming in. For many of you, you're going to have 500 here, 500 there. Your spouse will probably have 500 and 500. You see, you've got profits coming in. You've got a matching bonus coming in. you've got your first two levels from step 1 filled up, because of the team of 39. Remember, you had 19 spilled over to 3. But what happens when those 39 people, they have a team of 39, so levels 1 and 2, they're also in IguanaBiz. They have their team of 39, so when they bring their team of 39 in, to their steps 1 and 2, or their levels 1 and 2, that completed your 3 and 4. So you've got 1,360. Guess what? Your sponsors got 1,360. Do you see what I mean? How many people would you like to share this opportunity with, where you can make 1,360 for a matching bonus override? And 10 people, you got the extra 10,000 plus a month coming in. So it's just that simple. This is going to happen for a lot of people. How about somebody that has sponsored 100 people? I'm going to let you do the math, but we're just getting warmed up good. Look at the 5x5. Now you've got 4 levels. You no longer have 1125. You've got a solid 730 coming in. And with the spillover, you've got money on your 5th level there. And can you believe 741 people fell on level 5? That's the beauty of the team of 39. People talk about spillover, and very few people seem to ever experience it. But this is designed to create spillover. 741 people fell in level 5. That's pretty powerful. So that created $741 in the 5x5. So this is step 2. It's going to happen in 30 days or less. Let's go to step 3. All right, step 3 is, once again, what are we doing? Following the steps. Follow. And it's time to upgrade. You're going to upgrade to our first upgrade. We call it the gold package in the 5x5. You still got your phase 1 money. You still got your 4x4 coming in. And you've got your 100% match added to that. And guess what? For $15 more a month, you and your team have hopped into our gold package, which is our first upgrade. Now, on those 4 levels, you're in profit, your team's in profit, your income jumped to $2,770. Now, the 741 people that fell on level 5, you've got to add that in there. So 741 times $5. You see that? 3,704. Look at the income that you've got. So this is a heck of a deal. Now, this is step 3. We've got 2 more steps to go. And hang on to your hat. Now, this is the importance of following the steps. Do you see how powerful this is? It all started for $53. $53. And, IguanaBiz. A little old lizard took you here. That's to me, this is the best marketing strategy that I've ever been a part of. So, new people, welcome to the team. Once again, we got 2 more steps. All right, let's go to step 4. Now, we've got another upgrade. It's called our platinum package. Now, this is in the 5x5. You've still got your phase 1 money with IguanaBiz. You've got your phase 2 money in IguanaBiz. You've got your 4x4 money, which we call recipes for your success. Now, we've got the second upgrade in the 5x5. Now, look what 4 levels will do for you. That means 780 people, and that's, your levels 1 and 2, building their 1 and 2, and, that means you've got over $10,000 a month coming in now with the same team. It all happens because you follow the steps. It's just step by step by step, one little success at a time, and now you've got this kind of income coming in. Your total monthly income, in the 5x5 is now over $19,000, and then you've got, your money's in the phase 1 and so forth as well. So now let's go to step 5. This is the 5th, step, and in step 5, this is where it all comes together. Now look how you get there. Levels 1 and 2, they're building their levels 1 and 2, and with the team of 39, it just falls right into place. And then levels 3 and 4 are building their levels 1 and 2. What happens? Take a look at the platinum package. See what I'm talking about? When you've got level 3 and 4 building their 1 and 2, and it falls in place because of the team of 39, then level 5's no big deal. You've got that accomplished. That's over $47,000 a month. Multiply that number times 12. What do you have? Over $500,000 a year. Now, for some of you, we got a small problem, and the problem is this. You've got your spouse in there, and now you've got to multiply that times 2, okay? So for some of you, you've got your spouse and your company, so you're going to have to multiply that times 3. So that's what I'm talking about. This is why it all starts with IguanaBiz at $53, and this is why it's so powerful, because we took just a little bit of money, and we took advantage of leverage. We took advantage of momentum. We took advantage of, everything that this industry has to offer. Excellent products, ways to save money, ways to build your business, and we're about to show you that as well. Can you live with this? This is our compensation plan. This is what it's all about. And all we're going to ask you to do is a couple of things. Number 1, make a commitment. Number 2, follow the steps. And you're going to see a lot of people change their lives financially because they're in the game. They're staying in the game. And they found the right company at the right time. 2016 is going to be a heck of a year for a whole bunch of people. Now, I'm going to just kind of breeze through the products, because the outside the box stuff that we're about to show you, we always have fun with it, so, we're going to get over to that as quickly as possible. This is not even all of our products, okay? This is, a bunch of them, and we kind of go overboard when it comes to products. A lot of our products we use as tools. We've got, ebooks and the FTS coupons. We've got videos. I had somebody asking me about the videos because he was wanting to learn how to do some other things, web design and things like that. Our Freeway Clubhouse, we've had that for 7 years. It's just an excellent way to save money on things you purchase. Our pharmacy card's great. Our travel package, Savings Unlimited travel card, it's just a terrific little travel package. You see what I mean? All of this, and we'll talk more about products on another webinar, but this is just absolutely, an excellent product package. Now, let's go into, some things that we want you to think about. Now, I'm hoping that each of you will, pick up some things as we go through here. Obviously, and especially the first year, you've been pretty much trained to write down your goals. What do you want to accomplish? And here's the thing that I'm going to ask you to think about. What goals would you have if you knew you couldn't fail? If you wrote down a whole bunch of things, and I've been very big on writing down goals, they have a way of, coming together. I kept on a goal sheet, a flea market, and then, long story short, met a couple friends, and, we put together a flea market on their property. It just came together. If you write things down and you want to accomplish your goals, if you don't know where you're going, you're not going to get there. So, put those goals on paper and then review them. And, I guarantee you 2016 can definitely come your way. Build your foundation. That's your team of 39. And some of you have a few hours a week. Some of you have a few days a week. Some of you are full-time. Some of you are looking for a certain amount of money. You know what I mean? Write down those goals. And Lisa and I joke a little bit about this. No one said it was going to be easy, but they said it would be worth it. And that's what our message is to you. It's not always easy to put together a team. So many people are, different personalities and so forth. But let me tell you, it's worth it. There's people out there looking for ways to earn extra money. We mentioned earlier in the presentation, 10,000 people a day are turning age 65, and they're hitting the poverty level. They're trying to live off Social Security. The national average of a Social Security check is $1,100. And there's people on this webinar, I know because they shared it with me, they're only receiving $600. You see what I mean? You can't live off of that. So what would an extra, $500 a month, mean to so many people? What would an extra $1,000 a month? This is the opportunity for 2016. All right, so let's move on, and we're going to get to the fun part here in just a minute. We just want to emphasize, writing down your goals, and then at the end of each day, evaluate, keep score is another way to put it. If you're working toward your goals or not. If you tell yourself you need to make X number of calls per day, and then at the end of the day you say, heck, I only made 3 calls. I wrote down that I would do 20 or 30 or 50 or whatever the number is, and you only do a handful. You're not working toward your goals. You've got to give it your best shot. You've got to, really put into motion what you put on paper and make it work for you. All right, let's go to the next page. And here we go with thinking outside the box. Don't give up an opportunity to promote yourself. Keep flyers in your car and, that you can pass out. And, take advantage of the different markets that are out there. And that's the thing that we're going to, to help you, emphasize, I think, is to categorize your team building efforts. Put together, categories of waitresses and insurance reps and so forth. And here's a good example here. These are just a few categories. That's, how many waitresses know waitresses? Every doggone one of them. So if you share this with 39 waitresses, you've just completed your 3x3 matrix, right? How about insurance reps? We're going to show you in a few minutes how to find the insurance reps. And I can tell you, I know this for a fact. The average insurance rep, what does he do? He quits. He's not making money. If you can show an insurance guy how to pick up some extra money with IguanaBiz and follow the steps, it's going to give him another income stream to go along with the, his job. College students, convenience store owners. And we're going to go through a lot of these categories as we move forward here, and you'll see that if you will categorize your team building efforts, that's what it's all about. These are untapped markets, I'm telling you. And let's move forward, and we'll show you what we're talking about. Now, this is waitresses. To give you an idea, each and every one of you, you could put together a little capture page like that if you wanted to. This is waitress.homestead.com. It's just a capture page. What if you, go through a drive-through and you pick up a cup of coffee and, and with that coffee, you give them a net spend flyer. You'll see that in a few minutes. Guess what? If they fill that out, they're going to make $20. And guess what? So do you. And then you'll be able to have their email address where you can drop them an email. It's going to be a terrific way to build your team. What if you tell that waitress that you're putting together a team of 39 waitresses, okay? And you would like to have her help. That research has shown that the waitresses, that market is untapped. And, I guarantee you, if you can set up a time to walk her through a presentation and she signs up, and they're going to lead you to 39 other waitresses. You're going to build underneath that waitress 3, 9, and 27. Do you see what I mean? You've got $500 a month coming in, but you got more than that. You got another 500 when they come over into phase 2. This is an excellent market, so check out that capture page, waitress.homestead. You can do much better than what I did on that particular capture page, but it'll give you an idea. All right, let's move forward to insurance agents. Here, this is another excellent category, and many insurance agents are looking for a second income. And the reason is when people's budgets are so tight, this is just one thing they cut. They'll not pay their insurance. They'll hate to use the word gamble, but they'll gamble that a tornado is not going to hit their house, or they'll gamble that they're not going to, have a wreck. And so instead of having full coverage on an automobile, they may just have liability and so forth. So, insurance agents represent a terrific market. So, yeah, we mentioned that earlier. What does the average insurance agent do? He quits. And now here's here's two sites that you need to take a note on this one. If you're looking for insurance reps, go to, AL, that's for Alabama, aldoi.gov, aldoi.gov. And then when you pull up that page, you'll see online services. And now, at the same time, look over there to the right, mid.ms.gov. All right, mid.ms.gov. So that's the state of Mississippi. But now, you just clicked on online services, and now guess what? The next thing you want to do is select a topic. So we're looking for a company, all right? And we're going to put the name of the company in there. Let's say you put in Liberty National. Well, that's what you put in. Yeah, Liberty National. Let me give you a couple more. American Income Life, Liberty Mutual, and there's a whole bunch of them. And most of these companies, Liberty National, Liberty Mutual, Mutual Savings, American Income Life, they do a lot of heavy recruiting. And a lot of times that means those people, they hop in, and they quit. So they're looking for opportunity. So put in Liberty National in this example. Let's go ahead and click. And now it's going to give you all the agents that are licensed with that company. And it's going to give you their name and, their phone numbers and so forth. And it'll give you their address. And so do you think if you had thousands of leads like this, you could find 39? You see what I mean? And this is just hundreds and hundreds with one company. When you go from company to company, state to state, you've got a little gold mine here. This is a lead that is an excellent lead. So, all right, so let's go to the next page and, just continue to following the steps. How about college students? Now, how do you find a college student? Yeah, you could walk into a fraternity. You could, put a ad in the school paper. You could, just a lot of different ways. But, we're looking for one student, basically that can take that campus and turn it upside down, and you can utilize the NetSpend card. You can utilize the D-Box that we have. You can, get lucky and find a school such as this one that makes it easy. All right. Now, if you go to jsu.edu, you may have saw them on TV. Was it last Saturday? I guess it was. They played North Dakota State in the championship for their division 1AA. And but when you go to their website, look at People Finder. Click on People Finder. Watch what happens. It's going to bring you up another page. Now, see where it says faculty and staff? Forget it. Don't do that one. It'll mess everything up. Put student. All right. Now, put the last name of student. Here, we put in Smith. Now, it's going to find an email address. And, all right, in this example, 284 students with the last name Smith. When you click on the name, it'll give you their email address. It'll give you their phone number. And you've got an excellent list here. There's other schools that are like this. A lot of schools you can't get into as easily as this, but this is just one that we found where you can find college students, and I encourage you to do so. For other schools, you may want to try this. Put, a flyer out. So, if your budget allows you to hire a student, let me give you an example. Let them work 4 hours a day. You pay them $7, to $10. Let's just say maybe $8 an hour, so forth. And they're going to work 3 days a week. And what you're looking for is that every hour they need to give you one solid interview. You're going to be doing the interview by phone. And so 4 hours, 3 days a week is 12 hours, right? 12 times 8, that would be $96. See where down at the bottom? So you're out of pocket $96. And they're setting you up, in this case, 12 interviews. So how many of those 12 do you think you can sign up? What if you hit all of them? And you did this a few times. You could put a team of 39 students together in no time. But what you're looking for is one real entrepreneur-type student. This is amazing. When you fill it up, $500 a month, $6,000 a year, and it's cost you maybe a couple $100 to get that done. I think it's something to think about, and it's another way to think outside the box just a little bit. All right, so let's go to the next page. And here's one that we use occasionally. Students, fraternities, sororities, put these flyers out there. We have a vacation package, right? Vacation of a lifetime. Put money in your pocket. It's a way for them to call you. For those that's the line that I'm on right now, 256-351-8671. If you need me, just call me. It's busy a lot, but that's to my desk. Now, over here to the left, college students. We're a group of former athletes, business owners, professional sales reps. I'm just giving you something to think about. We sell and distribute products all across the U.S. Here's the thing. Research has shown that the college market is untapped, and we're looking for those college students to give us a call so that we can find that one entrepreneur-type student, and I'm telling you, it's worth it. I first got my feet wet in college. Now, think about this, fraternities and sororities, okay? Now, let's go to the next page, and I want to show you something. What if you took the NetSpend card, and every time you get a NetSpend card, you'll see a link here in a minute. Most of you probably already have a NetSpend card. But what if you took that NetSpend card right there? It's called Refer a Friend, and you go to a fraternity or a sorority, and you show them, how this works. You let them know that it's a bank promotion. And what if you said, look, in the name of the fraternity or sorority, we're going to set you up with a debit card. The sorority or fraternity gets $20, and guess what? You get 20. And but then you're going to show them how to go out and give $20 to 1,000 students on campus. So when they give a debit card to 1,000 students, and they don't have just one person, they've got a sorority or a fraternity. They've got a lot of people out giving away $20 to students. And, when that happens, that fraternity, that sorority, when they give away $20 to 1,000 students, what do they get? They get $20,000. Each one of those 1,000 students get 20. The fraternity or sorority gets 20,000. You could do it with a restaurant. You could do it with any association. But what does it do for you? It gets your foot in the door. Do you think they're going to listen to you when you want to share with them this opportunity? You doggone right they will. And it's an excellent way to build your team. And you're in like Flint when you do that. So let's go to the next page. And this is just something to think about. I'm looking at the clock, and I'm trying to keep it moving. This is, a way to, I like to do this. I've done it quite a bit. I've been asked not to do it quite a few times, but what the heck? I mean, I've just pulled up to a convenience store, gas station, whatever, and I've filled up my car with gas. What am I going to do? I'm going to go to my back seat in the floorboard where I've got flyers, and I'm going to tape a flyer, on the gas pump. That manager or that owner is in there watching me, and a lot of times he'll point a finger at you, a lot of times, and he's not going to walk out. He can't leave the cash register. Who's going to pull up behind you? You never know. And if they're looking for a way to earn extra money, they're going to grab that flyer, and now you've got a lead. Don't pass up an opportunity to promote your business. That's what this is all about. So, the more, opportunities you throw out there for people to see what you do. If you owned a hamburger restaurant, you'd be passing out flyers. Well, let me give you a good example. I was walking into Walmart the other day, and there's a new pharmacy, about to open up. And this lady had her, pharmacy, what do they call them, scrubs. She was out there passing out business cards and a flyer, trying to get people to come to their grand opening. And, she's doing what? She's promoting her business, no different than you would be. So when you are not ashamed to get out there and open up those doors, I guarantee you, good things are going to happen if you start showing this. Now, speaking of convenience store owners, this is we've got to change this around a little bit. I didn't have time to do it for this webinar, but it starts out like this: you hand a flyer to a convenience store owner manager, and it's an invitation to play the game. Basically, you can read it there, and it says, "We'd like to leave you an info packet that I believe you'll find very interesting. Second, our job's marketing, your job's running your business. And what we're going to do is show them how to put together a team of 39. And, somewhere on one of them, I said, I've done it. Well, this is the sticky pad I put on it. I don't know if we've put it on the next page or not, but, here you go. I need your help. I'm putting together a team of 39 convenience store owner managers. I've done it before, and we have. We both win. When we fill this chart, and I usually have a blank chart, you'll earn $500 a month, and then in phase 2, you'll earn $500 a month again, and I'll earn a $500 match. It's just a way to grab their attention. And guess what? Putting 39 convenience store owners together is very doable, and you've just got to be willing to get your information in front of those guys. Pick a day where you've got your packets put together and go from, one convenience store to the next, to the next, to the next. It works in California. It works in New York. It works in Little Alabama. So this stuff works. We're just showing you ways to make it work for you. Now, this next category, flea market vendors, I used to own a flea market, and, I'm telling you, these guys are entrepreneurs, and they're out on the weekends selling their merchandise, and this is a tremendous market right here. You got to find a way to get in front of these guys. Now, you could go out this afternoon and go from flea market to flea market, picking up their information, and they're not going to have time today or tomorrow, the weekend, to talk about another opportunity. But you can leave them your number, you can take their number, and then call them during the week when they've got more time to listen. It works. And you're going to also be able to show them how to showcase their products. That's the way it's going to get your foot in the door. I told somebody the other day, I said, I think it was Gina Sherman, I said, Gina, we're going to show flea market vendors how to showcase their products on RamboandRocky.com. You see, it's a virtual flea market, and it's kind of a sneaky way to get in front of these flea market vendors and show them how to be a part of your team as well. You'll earn $24 for every flea market vendor that you refer to Rambo and Rocky. They pay $120, and that's for a year. And I've got over here somewhere the Nashville Flea Market. Here you go. Just an hour and a half up the road from us. A 9x10 booth, rents for $90 for the weekend. A 10x10 under a shed outside is $60, and a 10x18 on the outside is $85. That's for the weekend. That's basically what we're charging a flea market vendor to showcase their products on RamboandRocky.com. Do you see what I mean? It's going to grab their attention, I guarantee you. Now, there's a picture of a Rambo to the left. You can go to RamboandRocky.com to get a better feel for this. But this is beginning to fall in place. The springtime, you're going to see, more and more people putting this together, more and more people calling on flea market vendors. You're going to see teams of 39 flea market vendors real soon in IguanaBiz. All right, let's move on to the next page. And, what we do is link Rambo and Rocky and our other packages. All right, we have a package called Local Savings, the number 4u.com, SportsTravelSavings.net, SportsTravelSavings.biz, and SportsTravelSavings.com/FTS, FTS coupon saving. You see what I mean? All of these different packages are designed. Let's see, DocsGeneralStore.net. This is ways for us to show those flea market vendors how they're going to have tons of attention, and people will have a chance to see their products. Now, let's go to the next page. Lisa, we got a lot of stuff here, and I guarantee you, hang in here, you're going to see some other. We're just getting warmed up, but we another 10 minutes, I guess. All right, pest control guys, take a look at this one. I love this flyer. And there's pest control guys. You know, they've got the name of their company on the side of their truck and so forth. And you know, I love this one. You know, pest control guys. We don't mean to bug you, right? But you know, research has shown, and we use that saying quite a bit, the guys in your profession do very well in our industry, and that's the IguanaBiz.biz. And you know, it's just a way to grab their attention. And these guys are guys that you know, they're sales reps. They're out knocking on doors, you know, setting up a route to use pest control on a monthly basis in homes. It's an excellent market, and so put something together like this. It's just another way to build your team. Now, here's a market that's kind of dear to my heart because my brother's a chiropractor. My dad was a chiropractor. My uncles were chiropractors. And you know, we want to show chiropractors how to build a team of 39. And, you know, it's just another way to categorize your business. Look at this one. Invitation to play the game. You know, I use Bama Marketing Group a lot. We're asking them to participate, you know, in a campaign. You know, I like to call it a game, and they can very easily create an income stream of over 5,000. Heck, when they really sit down and take a look at it. But what you're doing here, you're just, you know, you're just going to whet their appetite. They're not going to talk to you unless they set some time aside where they don't have a patient. I'm telling you, it can turn into a very lucrative market for you. It can turn into a team of 39. And you see what we're doing here with all these different categories? It's just an excellent way for you, whether you're very good at what you do or whether you're just getting warmed up good, to build teams of 39. And keep in mind, a team of 39, when they put together their 3x3, how would you like to have 39 times $500 a month coming in? That's somewhere in the neighborhood of $19,500 a month, just in IguanaBiz. And then as they follow the steps, start adding that together. All right, let's go to the next page. All right.
Hey, Doc, can I just stop you for 1 second? I know you're trying to rush through this, but I just, and I'm sure you don't remember this, but I remember it like it was yesterday. The first time I sent out, because you can just go to, you know, each chiropractic group in each state has their own association, and I remember you telling me, you know, try, you know, go to the chiropractors and see, you know, send up some, mail them some stuff and send them some emails and see what you can, you know, see how it goes. And so I said, oh, okay, I'll try it, you know. And I remember the very first time I sent out, I think it was 50. I sent out 50 letters, these exact letters, actually. And I sent those out, and then I started getting calls, and I remember calling Doc and saying, it worked. Now what do I do?
I remember that.
You know, that's been a few years ago. But the point is, I had never done it before, and it worked.
Well, everything you're looking at, this is stuff that I like to do. This is things, I'm not just throwing stuff out there to say, hey, try this, try that, try. No, we're out here doing it. And back when Lisa did this, we were promoting Freeway to Success, the 5x5. And I learned a lesson in the 5x5. We couldn't get people into profit fast enough. See, there's an old adage called the $300 solution, you know, meaning once we can help people earn $300 a month, you know, everything sticks. But if you can't get people into profit fast enough, you know, it's a struggle. So what happens with IguanaBiz, you know, we make that happen because with the team of 39, that's why what you're seeing here will be changed to the team of 39. We won't lead with the 5x5 matrix. You can see that right in front of you. We'll lead with IguanaBiz. So, but we didn't have time to make a lot of changes. So some of this you'll just have to take and change it yourself. But the concept works. you may have a better flyer than we have. But I'm telling you, everything that we're showing you, you don't have to be a superstar. You just have to be willing to, to get out there and do it. All right. So let's move on to the next page. All right. Here we have business owners. Now, this happens today probably more than a lot of years ago. Is that the support that your company needs sometimes is more than your banker can offer you. So business owners today are looking for ways to create another income stream, and this is a good little flyer. You can we talk about diversification could be a key success in challenging times. You know what I mean? This is a great little flyer. You may want to copy it and kind of make it match you a little bit, and put it out there, because maybe it's a ladies' boutique, or maybe it's a restaurant, or maybe it's the businesses that are struggling out there, and you go by them, and if there's no cars after a certain amount of time, you say, wow, how are they going to make it? And then you wait 3 or 4 months or till they run out of money, and you say, well, I thought that wasn't going to last. We've all seen businesses like that. So this is just opens the door to a tremendous market. All right, let's move on. And here we've got, our FTS coupons. Now, this is another package that we've got, and you can look in the the newspapers and find businesses that are advertising, and we can put them in our FTS coupons, which is an online coupon book. It's going to help you localize, the opportunity right there, and it doesn't matter where you are. You could be in the UK, you could be in, the States. It just doesn't matter. But take a billboard on the side of a highway, and they've paid $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month to have that billboard up there. And you can go to them and show them how to take that same message and put it in our coupons, and we're going to waive the cost. It's only $3.95, but we're going to waive that, so their cost is $0. So this makes a terrific way to get your foot in the door. Now, there's so many ways to find those ads. So, just whether they're in the paper or it's, once again, it's a tremendous market. Let's go to the next page. And this one here, I think you're going to like. You will get run off. I will, go ahead and warn you. I like to take flyers and tape them to the window on the driver's side of the car. Now, Michael Woods, I think Mike's on this, he called me from Orlando one day, and he said, Doc, what do you think? He said, I'm walking through the hotel, and I'm putting flyers under the doors. And I hadn't really, I'm not that brave enough to do it all the time, but, he did it, and it's just another way to get your information in front of people. People that are at hotels, especially during the week, are usually businessmen. They're there to showcase their products to whoever their market happens to be. But when you can put a flyer on their car door or under their door, it's no different than calling them up, because they're going to be able to. They're out of town. They're not at home, and they'll take the time to read the things that you put there. So. But once again, the owner of that hotel will probably say, please don't do that again, something like that. And but it's worth it. You're just looking for 1 or 2 key, business people, sales reps, et cetera, and, it can make a difference in your team. All right, let's go to the next page. And, parking lots, events, such as, maybe the county fair, maybe the Christmas parade, or maybe, I don't suggest Walmart, because Walmart, they do a good job in, asking people not to clutter their parking lot and so forth. But, send a kid out there, and, they're not going to run a kid off too much. And, the thing about it is it's another way to showcase your business. And once again, don't pass up an opportunity. If you're looking to take your income to another level, this is an excellent way to do that. So, Lisa, let's go to the next page. And Here we've got direct mail. I use direct mail a bit. I used to do a lot of direct mail to labor unions, excuse me, associations and credit unions, and I still have tons of envelopes left. And a lot of times it'll have what you're looking at there, second notice. And, you know, when people see that, you know, they're going to open it. They're wondering what they missed the first time. And what you're doing is putting one of your flyers in there to promote the opportunity. You want them to contact. Don't put anything out there if you don't want to. If you're not going to put your phone number on there, you want them to call you. So I use sticky pads a lot, and you know, I'm always writing little notes. You know, I'm probably the sticky pad king. So you know, use it. It works. Now here we go with you know, our video of the day, and you know, for some of you, you're very good at putting YouTube stuff together. Transfer it over on a video and put that presentation out there, and you know, hand it to people. You can get a, you know, you can get a you know, a little DVD for, I don't know, $1 or $2. I mean, but if you put 10 or 20 or 30 out there and you do that, you know, every day, and you pick them up, you know, they can see your presentation right there on the video. So take advantage of it. There's so many ways to, you know, to build your business. All right, let's go to the next page. I think this is our D-Box. This is another way to get your foot in the door. All right, let's take a flea market vendor, and they've got products out there. Maybe it's clothing, or maybe it's, you know, furniture, maybe it's whatever it is. But, you know, you take the D-Box and show them how to add the D-Box to their product package. You know, they can purchase this at a dealer cost, and then they can, you know, add it to their product package. What does it do for you? It gives you an opportunity to bring that person, you know, onto your team, and I think that's terrific. When you can open the door to all these different markets with the different products and things that we have, it's a win-win. And you know, to get an overview of the D-Box, go to BamaStreamTV.com. It'll give you a great overview. So let's go to the next page, and you know, this is just some ways to get your information out there. We like to use that image look on a lot of our flyers, you know, just to spice things up a little bit. But if they're interested in saving money on the D-Box, they're going to be interested in saving money on their purchases, you know, whether it's travel or groceries, it doesn't matter, or anywhere in between. And this is just another way to help you build your team. It all fits together, hand in glove. And, you know, you can earn a commission on this once again, and you know, bottom line, it's a really good fit. Check it out. I think you'll enjoy not only having a D-Box, but you'll enjoy having it as part of your product package. All right, here we have capture pages. You know, it's a great way to target your market. You know that already, but you know, through our marketing system and so forth, you can develop your own capture pages. You can go to Homestead, you know. You know, we've got truckers.homestead.com. You saw waitress.homestead.com. And, you know, this is one of the products that you have in IguanaBiz. You know, yesterday on a call, Lisa kind of went over the cost that she paid, 5 to 6 years ago. And it turned out to be something like $70 a month, and maybe a little more, where she had to host it, she had to get an autoresponder, she had to get, you know, a domain name, and had to do this and had to do that, and had to think what she was going to put out there. It's very time-consuming, and it was costly. Here, it's part of your product package. So IguanaBiz has got it all put together for you. So what am I telling you? You've got all of the above that works. You've got an online marketing system. We've just given you tons of ways to you know, to build your business a lot, you know, through this old school stuff. But I'm telling you, it works. And so let's go to the next page. We're getting close to the end for all you guys that are wanting to go to lunch. And, you know, this is another thing. Don't pass up a bulletin board without going to your car and pulling a flyer out of the back seat and putting it on a bulletin board, you know. You know, whether it's a laundromat or a grocery store, or just, wherever it happens to be, at a college campus, let people know what you're doing. Just like the lady I mentioned earlier, that's opening up a new pharmacy, or how about a new restaurant? They're advertising these things, and you're doing the same thing. It only takes a couple of seconds, no doubt about it. You'll be glad you did. Once that phone starts ringing off the hook, that's what you're looking for, people to talk to you. Heck, you're only looking for 39 people. 3 people helping 3 is what it's all about. Now, a lot of people send you emails. I love it when they do this. Whenever I get a email, where they don't blind copy you, I'm going to start copying it down. I get tons of these, and I'm sure you do too. And if you get tons of them, you're probably getting them from, some type of network marketing thing. Make copies of all of that, because those are excellent leads. The emails are good, and all you got to do is send your opportunity to them. So take advantage of it. All right, now let's take a look at the next page. You can make all the contacts in the world, but if you don't follow up, it doesn't mean a thing. If you don't put your phone number on there, how they're going to call you? You get tons of emails on a regular basis. You don't want to just put your email address. You want to put your phone number. You want to talk to those people. So, sometimes you have to push somebody out of the nest before they're willing to open their eyes to all the opportunities that are out here. So for all of you that are sitting way back in your easy chair, we're pushing you out of that easy chair, and we want to see you, put all this stuff together. This is, an opportunity that can change everything about your finances in 2016. These are just some, information, playbacks, if you will, of parking lots, gas station. You got the meaning here. It's this is just an opportunity that there's so many different ways to describe it, and I just don't have one simple word other than the timing is right for this opportunity. It all starts with IguanaBiz. And let's go to the next page, and we'll just emphasize that fact. We're going to follow the steps, and we're going to get that 3x3 put together in IguanaBiz. We're going to, step 1, 30 days or less, step 2, 30 days or less, step 3, 30 days or less, step 4 may take a couple of months, so there's a 60 days or less. Do you see what we're talking about for 2016? This is just a piece of the pie. All of this can come your way in 2016. And if any of you, have any questions, if you have any problems, if you need some help, give us a call. Now, we can't pick up the phone every single time. We will call you back. And that's why we want to make sure that, we can help you in any way we can. We don't want to do it all for you. We want you to meet us halfway. What we showed you today are things that we put in place and things that we like to do, and we want